Hey, Maximizers. Welcome to my life. If this is your first time watching me, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I am a content coach. And I help product based business owners maximize their sales by creating consistent content that, by creating consistent content that includes a live strategy that converts into sales. So essentially, I help business owners create content and go live and make more sales in their business. I have been on social media creating content since 2018. I started off my very first YouTube channel teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to save money. I have been couponing for 17 years at this point. I've couponed my whole adult life, and I decided to teach women how to start couponing and how to save money. And I did that for a couple of years. In 2020, my clients were like, hey, Crystal, can you teach us? Thank you so much for those likes on TikTok. My clients were like, hey, Crystal, can you teach us how to start YouTube channels? Can you teach us how to start side hustles? Can you teach us how to start businesses? Teach us what you did so that we can make money. Because number one, it's a pandemic and we need to make more money. And number two, we don't want to stay at our 9 to 5s forever. So I accidentally became a business coach in 2020. Accidentally. It was not my purpose. It was not my intention, but I literally became a business coach out of the need of my clients wanting the information, out of the need for my clients wanting to make more money as well as save more money. Also in 2020, my business coach was like, hey, Crystal, you were my star student. Come coach my people. And I was like, you want me to business coach your people? For the next 3 years, I was a business coach. For the next 3 years, I did both. Forward facing, I was your coupon girl. I mean, I was on the news sharing tips. I was YouTube teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to strategically shop. But behind the scenes, on the back end, I was running group coaching programs on how to take the idea from your brain and start a business. I was offering one-on-one coaching and helping women actually start and grow their businesses, and most importantly, create content. I fell in love with business coaching, and in 2023, I said, you know what? I want to be a business coach. I realize now I went through a crisis. I went through an identity crisis. I went through breaking up an engagement crisis. I was just going through a lot in 2023. And I was like, what makes me most happy when it comes to business? What do I enjoy doing? And I really enjoyed helping women with businesses because nothing bad happens when women make more money. So in 2023, I declared I'm a business coach. And I decided I was going to be a business coach. And I started my very new YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. So if you're not subscribed and you're watching on TikTok or you're watching on my couponing YouTube channel or you're watching on Instagram, especially those of you on TikTok, please take a minute, click the link in my profile and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can continue to see me live every single week. The YouTube channel is Build a Business with Chris. It's Build a Business with KRYS. And you can even fill out this form on TikTok. I'll put you on my email list and send you the direct link. Well, I started my new YouTube channel at the end of 2023. And in 2024, I was grieving. In 2024, I had to get my mojo back. In 2024, I had to get my life together because I had made so many changes in 2023. But one thing that hit me in 2024, I was like, Crystal, what's your secret sauce? You're a business coach. You're helping women start businesses. You're helping them with their content. You're helping them with their sales. You're helping with systems. You're helping with hiring. You're helping with all of these things. But like, what makes you different? Because as a business owner, you need to know what your secret sauce is. You need to know what makes you unique from everyone else because there's 50,000 business coaches. Like you can go to any business coach and they will help you with what they help you with. But I was like, it's too broad for me. What specifically have I done well in my business? And what specifically have I helped my clients with the most? The answer to that question was content. I posted close to 2,000 videos on the internet. Thank y'all so much for the likes. I posted almost, thank you so much for the gift, Melody. I posted almost 2,000 videos to the internet across my platforms. I have gone live over 1,000 times between free lives like the one you're getting right now and paid lives. When I used to have a membership, I've gone live over 1,000 times. From all of that content that I've created, I've made close to $400,000. $400,000 from content. I've made over $35,000 from Google AdSense, YouTube. I have made 4 and 5 figure brand deals over the years. I've earned money from affiliate deals, and I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars selling my programs. One-on-one coaching, group coaching, boot camps, workshops, master classes, live trainings. From my coaching, from my brain, I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars. But none of this is possible without my content. None of this is possible without my pre-recorded content, and most importantly, my lives. I make the most sales when I'm live. Thank you so much for these gifts, y'all. Thank you for the gifts on TikTok. I really appreciate it. So I said my secret sauce is content. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. My secret sauce is content. When I look at my clients, what if I helped my clients with the most? It's content. I helped my 60-year-old mother, and today's her birthday. Shout out to you, my happy birthday. I helped her create Instagram Reels. And from her Reels, she actually got clients. She's 60 years old when she did this, not knowing a lot about social media. If my mother can make Reels on Instagram and make money and get clients, you can create content on any platform and you can get clients for your business. So I decided that I am a content coach with a specific focus in live. If you want to go live, I'm your girl. If you want to make sales on live in your business, you need to work with me. So I really found out what made me unique and what I did really well. I've been creating content for 7 years. This August will be 7 years that I have been creating content. I've been monetized for 6 of those years, meaning from my content, I've been making money for 6 years. I started making money in 2019. I started making money rather quickly. I was talking to my sister today that my content journey went a lot faster when I started off, and it kind of shocked me, but I realized I needed that trajectory to get to where I am today. If I was never couponing Chris, I would not be able to be content coach Chris today. So that's who I am. That's how I got to be the person in front of you. I've been creating on social media for 7 years, and I low-key can't believe it. I've been running a business for 7 years. I've been coaching people for 6 years. I've been making money on social media for 6 years. I've been doing this full time for 6 years. August will be 6 years that I've been full time in my business. And I got fired from my job, so I really didn't have much of a choice. But I'm saying all that to say, I'm your content coach. And tonight we're talking about creating sales content. So if you are a business owner and you use social media to make sales, or you want to use social media to make sales, this live is for you, because I'm talking about creating content that sells without saying, buy my lotion, buy my lotion, buy my lotion. That type of content does not sell. Can you make a sale? Yes. Is that a good long-term strategy? Absolutely not. So I'm going to share with you my top tips for creating sales content. Sheeta says, that's awesome. Thank you so much for joining. So before I keep going and keep yapping, because y'all know I'm a yapper, I will yap all night, I need to know who's here. So let me know in the comments, where are you watching from? What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And what do you sell? What is your business? And what do you sell? If you don't have a business, do you want to start a business? But I really want to know where you're watching from and what you sell. So I'm in Orlando, Florida. It's cold. I always like to give y'all a temperature. It's 56 degrees. It's going to get down to 53 tonight. And I sell coaching. This month specifically, I'm selling my live bootcamp. So if you want to create a live strategy for your business to make more sales, you need to go and sign up and save your seat in the live bootcamp happening January 26th and 28th. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. But if you are a business owner, you want to make more sales on social media, specifically, you want to start going live in 2025, live in 2025. Yes, this filter that I have is making me hella chocolatey on Instagram. But if you want to go live in 2025, you need to be in the live bootcamp. You need to be in the live bootcamp. So you can save your seat at kristenmaximizer.com/bootcamp. It is a cost. It's $149, but I'll tell you more about what it is a little bit later. Georgia, and I'm still working on my business. I have an LLC in place. Okay, so what do you sell? What do you sell? What is your business? Sheeta, what is your business? Lisa says a Shopify kitchen products. So you sell kitchen products on Shopify and then digital products. What are your digital products? What exactly do you sell? Positive Girl Central is in South Carolina. Thank you so much for joining. She says a prayer journal. Love that. Love, love, love that. DFW, Texas Business Development Coaching. Hey, Melody, thank you so much for joining. You specialize in helping female entrepreneurs start and scale. Love that. Thank you so much for joining. If you're new on TikTok, please make sure you fill out the form. Give me your name, your email, and your phone number. You'll get on my email list and you'll get the direct link to my YouTube channel and to work with me. Hey, Steph B on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining. I want to sell t-shirts starting out. Okay. So okay. I have a lot of questions. You want to sell t-shirts. Okay. What kind of t-shirts? What makes your t-shirts different? Okay. Y'all keep letting me know where you're watching from and what you sell in your business. And we're going to dig into creating sales content. Now, listen, I talk a lot about connecting with your audience. Why is that important? Because your audience needs to know you, like you, and trust you before they can buy from you. So this is really for people who have a little bit of an audience. Okay, you already have a little bit of an audience. They know you, like you, and trust you, and they're really ready to buy from you. Okay, Watkins Bug on TikTok. Thank you so much for joining. In-home t-shirt business and digital marketing courses. I want to move to print on demand. Okay, what kind of t-shirts and what kind of courses do you sell? I want you to be specific and tell me what you sell. Tell me what you want to sell. I currently sell in a private Facebook group. Okay, that's where you sell, but what specifically kind of courses do you sell and what kind of t-shirts do you sell? And selling in a private Facebook group is great, but you still have to bring traffic to that Facebook group, right? So you want to create content outside of that Facebook group to bring people into the Facebook group and then create sales content within the Facebook group, if that makes sense, right? Okay, so when it comes to selling, there's two, I guess, reasons to sell or ways to sell. What I mean by that is, are you selling evergreen or are you selling launch method? So evergreen means your product is available to buy all the time. So let's just sell you sell a chocolate lip gloss. Your chocolate lip gloss is available all the time. Launch means your Christmas collection is only available from November 1st to December 15th. Launch means you open up sales for your product or service once every quarter for 15 days, okay? So you've got to know, are you in a launch or are you evergreen selling, okay? That's going to make a difference when it comes to your level of showing up. Because if you're in a launch and it's only open for a certain amount of days, you want to sell every single day. Steph says Alabama and fashion jewelry. Thank you so much. If you are doing evergreen, you want to sell a few times a week, right? Because your product's always available. For example, my live bootcamp, it's launch because bootcamp starts on January 26th. You can't buy bootcamp on February 1st because it happens on January 26th. So bootcamp has a open cart, closed cart launch method, but my one-on-one coaching is evergreen. You can sign up and get a spot in my one-on-one coaching as long as I have physical spots available to take on a client. That's evergreen. My live bootcamp is a launch. You can only get in from this day to this day because bootcamp has a start date. Does that make sense to y'all? School Spirit Sports Teams, RBA, SWC, Embrace the Space. Are those the names of the courses? Or those are the type of shirts you make? I get the School Spirit and Sports Teams shirts. I get that. But what's SWC and Embrace the Space? What is that? Are those courses? Also seasonal types and a lot of customs. Okay, customs are good. Watkins Bug says, yes, that makes sense. Okay, cool. So you got to know what that is. But before, okay, courses. Okay. And I don't know what that is. I don't know what they are and what they do, but thanks for sharing. Okay, so first things first, when it comes to creating sales content, you have to be clear on your offer. I think this is going to help a lot of you that are watching right now. You have to be clear on your offer, okay? I want to make this clear to you. You have to know what your offer is. When I say offer, I mean the product or service that you're selling, What is it? Okay. Who is it for? The price of it. And most importantly, why does it solve a problem? Why does it give your ideal client more of what they want? Why? Are you clear on what you sell and why you sell it and the problem that it solves? Are you clear on the pricing? Are you clear on how what you're selling is going to give your ideal client more of what they want? That is why people buy. So before you start selling anything, you've got to get to the core of why is this solving someone's problem? Why is this giving someone more of what they want? All those answers that you get, that's going to be the type of content you're going to create in a broad overview. What is your product? You're going to create content around what your product is. Who your product is for, you're going to make content specifically speaking to your ideal client. My live bootcamp is for business owners, specifically product-based business owners who have an audience already. They've been creating a little bit of content. They've been trying to go live, but it's just not working. They're not putting the pieces together, or maybe they've never gone live at all, but it's a desire of their heart to go live and make more sales. That is who it's for. How is it going to help them? It's going to help them, number one, show up live on social media. It's going to help them build and engage with their audience. And most importantly, it's going to help them make more sales in their business because they're going to have the confidence to sell. Do you know why your product helps your ideal client? Do you know the end result that they're going to get from using your product or service? You need to be crystal clear on that, and also crystal clear on your price. If you're not comfortable with your price, you're not going to sell it. And also, your price needs to be reflective of what your ideal clients are going to get from your product or service, and not just a number that you feel like people will pay. Okay. I had videos on my YouTube channel on how to price your products and your services. If you're nervous about your price, unsure about your price, or if you feel like your price is too low, you should go watch those videos on my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. Okay. So first things first, get clear on your offer. Okay. Next thing second, if your product is evergreen, meaning you can sell your product anytime, like my one-on-one coaching, you can sign up anytime. Like the chocolate lip gloss, it's always available. Like my vanilla lotion, it's always available. You want to make sure that a minimum of twice a week, you are asking for the sale, in the sense of you are letting your audience know, you know what? My favorite lip gloss to wear is my chocolate lip gloss. And let me tell you why. If you're interested in the chocolate lip gloss, it's on my site right now. Okay. Simple. It's a hard sale, but it's a storytelling hard sale. When your product is evergreen, you want to make sure you are letting people know that your product is available for purchase at least twice a week, minimum. You can do it a little bit more, but at the bare minimum, 2 times a week, you want to be making sure that your call to action on one of your posts is go get your specific item, not go pick out your favorite lip gloss at KristenMaximizer.com. No, specifically sell a product. And if when they go to KristenMaximizer.com and they realize they want bootcamp and they want a strategy session, great, they can buy both. But they were going there to get their seat in the live bootcamp. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Okay. Now, let's talk about the type of content that you're going to create when it comes to sales. If you don't remember anything from me yapping tonight, you don't remember nothing. The why equals the buy. The why equals the buy. People buy because of the why. Why did you start your business, and why are you selling your specific offer? i.e., what is your story? When you are selling, the best way to sell in 2025 is with stories. People love a good story time. Why did you start your business? When you're selling, you're connecting and converting at the same damn time. Why did I start Kristen Maximizer? Because I've known my whole life I wanted a business. I've known my whole life that I love helping people. I low key wanted to be a teacher for all of my life. And I knew that I did not want to work at a 9 to 5 forever. That is why I started my business. I had no idea what my business was going to be, but my hope from the time I was 9 until the time that I started Kristen Maximizer at 28, I knew I was going to have a business. I started a bunch of businesses between 9 years old and 28. None of it stuck. It was not until I started a business doing something that I loved. I had been couponing for 10 years. For years, people asked me, teach me, teach me. I tried to sell classes and I was not there. I wasn't mentally there. I wasn't prepared enough. And my head was in the clouds too much. I wasn't ready to sell. So imagine me at my 10-year mark when I'm like, I'm sick and tired of people asking me to coupon. I knew that people made money from YouTube. I didn't know anything about YouTube. I didn't know how it worked besides watching videos. I said, I'm going to just make videos and teach people how to coupon. And I pray that within a year, YouTube pays me. I started my YouTube channel with a rinky-dink iPhone 6. No lights, no microphone. I didn't know anything about a thumbnail, a description box, a title, a hashtag, a tag. I knew nothing. I picked up my camera, my phone, my iPhone 6. I recorded vertically. Those videos are horrific. Those videos changed my life. I started my business because I wanted to help people and I wanted to make money. It didn't take me a year to make money. It took me 4 months. September, October, November, December. I lied. 5 months. I got my first paycheck from YouTube 5 months after I started my YouTube channel. $342. I started my business because I wanted a business. I wanted to help people and I wanted to quit my 9 to 5. That's why I started Kristen Maximizer. And I started it with couponing because it's something that I still love it. I still coupon. I don't be posting the videos, but I still coupon. I loved couponing. Couponing is something that I would do for free. If I hit the lottery and I have millions of dollars, I will teach people to coupon for free. I will teach women to start businesses for free. I love it that much. So I started my business with couponing because I loved it. And it was something that I was already going to do for free anyway. So why not teach others how to do it? I didn't go into my business at that moment knowing what I was going to sell, how I was going to sell it, or what it was going to look like. I had no idea. All I knew was YouTube pays. Let me start a YouTube channel. And I will go from there. If I teach classes, great. If I make a course, great. If I make an ebook, awesome. But I'm just gonna make videos. And I love to talk. That is why I started my business. Does that make sense? Do you see? I want you to put a yes in the comments if you connected with me at any level of me telling you in 5 minutes why I started my business. Hey, Shawnee, I'm also in Florida. I'm in Orlando. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you for joining. If you connected with me at any part of that story or any part of that story resonated with you, can you type a yes in the comment? Tap the screen on TikTok if that makes sense. If you resonated with any part of that story, that is why I started my business. Tell your story of your why. So many people will relate to you. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. I really appreciate it. So many people can relate to you when you share your story. I didn't sell you anything in that story. Okay. What I did was I built a bridge of connection to Crystal as the person and Kristen Maximizer, the brand. Okay. So when you are thinking about a coach, a business coach, a content coach, hopefully you think of me first because you connected with my story and my content helps you get more of what you want. Now, why did I start this version of Kristen Maximizer? The content version, I already told you that. I was making content. My clients asked me to help them, right? My clients asked me to help them start businesses, and I fell in love with business coaching. So after 3 years of doing it, I decided that that's where I wanted to pivot in my business. And that's how I became the content coach. but I've been creating content for 7 years. I've been coaching women for 6 years. Okay. So, why I created the live boot camp, I could do a whole video on that as well. But basically, share why you started your business and why you created your offer. I can tell you why I created the boot camp. I can tell you all the details and never once say, go get a seat in the boot camp. You will hear the why of the boot camp. And if it fits what you need, you will get a seat. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Let me know if this makes sense. Okay. So share the why. That's sales content. That's selling. I'm selling to you, but no money is being exchanged. Make sense? You're selling every day. Building the know, like, and trust factor with your audience is a sale. Okay. Next, share the behind the scenes of you creating your product or your offer. Now, I have some plans. If TikTok doesn't get banned, I plan on sharing my very boring day in the lives, but I know they will connect with people. I'm going to show you what it looks like to run a service-based business because I don't have products. I'm going to show you what it looks like to be a business owner with 2 side hustles. I have 2 side hustles that I'm pretty active in. I'm going to show you my thought process for things. I'm going to show you how I plan and prepare. I'm going to show all the behind the scenes. I typically do that in my stories. I haven't been on my stories as much as I like, but I typically share the behind the scenes. When you show your audience the blood, sweat, and tears that it takes to make a product, they like it even more. Disney Springs has this thing where you can sit and watch people make the chocolate. You can watch them make the chocolate apples. You can watch them make the Rice Krispies treats, and people love it. People love hibachi. Watching them make the food is a part of the experience. It makes you want it even more. So your audience is going to love to see you making the lip gloss and making the lotion and going through your process if you have a product-based business. The step before share the behind the scenes was share your story. Basically, share why you started your business and why you created your offer. Why you started your business, why you created your offer, and then share the behind the scenes. Show what it looks like to create your product. Show what a day in the life is. One of my favorite TikTok creators, okay? Brookie's Bakehouse, Australian bakery owner. She literally started off, this is a day in the life of a bakery owner in Australia. She showed us the good, the bad, the ugly. She burnt, I don't think she ever burnt, but she messed up cakes, put the wrong icing, forgot cakes, all the things, right? She was posting, I think for maybe 2 years on TikTok. She has almost 3 million followers. She's done pop-up shops. She wrote a book. She's shipping worldwide. Her entire business changed from sharing the day in the life. She never has to say, buy my cookies, buy my cookies, buy my cookies. She's never, if you watch her videos, she never says that. Now, she responds when people say, I got a lot of comments on where to buy my cookies and how to buy my cookies, and this is how you can. But when she started off, all she did was show us the day in the life of a bakery owner. That's it. And that blew her business out of the water. People love to see the process. Does this make sense? Share the behind the scenes. That's the sales content. 9 times out of 10, when you show it, people will be in your comments asking. People will be in your comments asking, oh my gosh, these filters, how they can get it, how they can buy it, where they can buy it. I changed my filter and the one that I want is not even there anymore. I guess I'll do this one because that other one was just too chocolatey. Like I looked really dark. Does this make sense? Share the behind the scenes. Thank me later. Okay. Next, share a testimonial. I've talked my chocolate. Lipstick off. Well, lip gloss. Share testimonials. Customers who bought your products, clients that you work with, share your testimonials. Let your audience sell for you. This is something that I don't do as much. I used to do this a whole lot. I have not done it as much anymore. Share the stories of your past clients. Now, I share client stories, but share the stories of your past clients. Have them record a video, have them write a testimonial, and use that as content. But it's really good when you have a written testimonial and then you tell the story. So I'll tell the story of my mom. She's a seamstress. She has been sewing since middle school and she just turned 62. So this woman's been sewing for like 50 years of her life. And I had been giving her advice, for growing her business and all the things for years. She ain't listen. About 2-3 years ago, she joined my programs. Okay, she joined my programs probably like 2020, 2021. I gave her a severe discount, but she paid. When she started paying attention. I was teaching her how to post reels on Instagram and how to post on Facebook. Well, she knows how to post on Facebook, but like businessy to post. She started getting clients from her Instagram because she was in my programs. She was doing what I said and she got clients. I want to say she got maybe 6 or 7 clients from Instagram. For her, as a 60-year-old woman, she was blown away that she could get clients from Instagram, people who didn't know her, people that weren't referrals. Her business is really big on referrals, like a friend of a friend, a cousin of a cousin, a cousin of a friend of a brother of an uncle. They know her, so they refer her. For strangers who never met her and don't know anybody in her orbit, she was blown away. She got 6 or 7 clients. And also what happened from those clients, she got referrals from the stranger clients. She got referrals. So she got way more clients from that because the strangers referred people and now they're clients. If my 60-year-old mother can do it, so can you. I also will tell the story of a client who came to me and she had a clothing boutique, an online boutique, and she did like pop-up shops. She came to me after a 90-day drought. She did not sell anything for 90 days, $0. She came to me. I gave her a live strategy. I gave her a content strategy. And I told her, you need to do 2 pop-up shops this month. She went from $0 from the past 90 days to our first 30 days together. She made $990. We'll call it $1,000. She had $1,000 month after 130 days of working with me. 130 days of working with me because we put together a content strategy, a live strategy, and there was pop-up shops on the table that she was just procrastinating about. And I'm like, pick 2 that you want to go to. Pick 2 that are in your budget. Pick 2 that are within your schedule and go to them. She made $1,000. Okay. So share your client testimonials. Share your customer's experience from using your products. Do you use CapCut to edit your videos? No. I only make pre-recorded content for YouTube and I edit in iMovie. My editing is very basic. So my YouTube videos are edited in iMovie. When I make vertical videos for TikTok, I edit in TikTok. I don't edit in a third party. I've used CapCut for one video, but I don't edit in a third party. I literally edit in TikTok, or for YouTube long form videos, I use iMovie. That's it. If CapCut goes away with TikTok, I don't know what else I'm going to use. I haven't even figured out for vertical videos, especially shorts. What is a pop-up shop? A pop-up shop is where, I shouldn't say pop-up shop, I guess I should say like an event. So basically, organizations or companies will have events where they solicit vendors. Like, let's just say there is a spring festival in our city. You can pay as a vendor to host a pop-up shop and get a table or a tent, kind of like a flea market. Think about a flea market, but it's an event. So you can pay to have a table in a tent space, and then you go and you sell your products. So maybe it's $100 for the table for the day, and then you can go and sell your products. Does that make sense? Like, you're a vendor. You're a vendor. Lisa, let me know if that makes sense. So you just pay to get a booth space and then you sell your products there. So share your testimonials. Okay. I already talked about share a day in the life. Okay. All right. So the next thing that you should do when it comes to sales content is my favorite thing of all. Thing I've been talking about this whole live is just that. Go live. If you are a business owner, you should be going live. If you have a physical product, I want you to think QVC. Remember when I said share the why? Why did you start? Why did you create it? Why is it helpful? Why does it get your ideal client more of what they want? When you go live, you do that. You are going to pick a live topic, something that you want to talk about. You're going to pick your product or your products to sell. If you sell services, pick one service. If you sell physical products, if you sell lotion, pick one or two lotions. Okay. One or two lotion scents, maybe 3 lotion scents, and focus on them. When my client who had a boutique went live, I told her to pick 10 items, and you are going to sell those 10 items on live until they sell out. When people went to her website, she was like, Crystal, they bought more than those 10 items. I said, yes, pick a focus. Okay. When you go live, you pick a focus. You share the what's and the why. You introduce yourself. Who are you? Why did you get started? Why did you start this business? Why did you create this product? Tell stories about this product, and you let people know where they can get it. So if you want to go live, if you want help creating a live strategy, if you want help figuring out what to say on live, how to be confident on live, how not to be scared, how to engage with your audience, you need to be in my live bootcamp. This is a 2-day, 4-hour live training on Zoom where I'm going to teach you all of that. Day 1 is your game plan. So you're going to know what your live topics are for the next 30 days. You're going to outline your live topics. You're going to create your intro. You're going to have your assets together, all the things you need to go live on your platform. You're going to have your engagement questions together. You are going to know how to confidently show up as the authority in your industry that you are, and you're going to be able to show up to engage with your audience. That's day 1. Day 2, it's all about selling without saying bye, bye, bye. I'm going to help you figure out what you're selling. I'm going to help you figure out the why of what you're selling. I'm going to help you position your offer as a solution to a problem. I'm going to give you all of my tips for selling on live without saying, buy my lotion, buy my lotion, buy my lotion, because no one wants to hear that shit. Okay. You are going to leave the live bootcamp with your lives created for the next 30 days. You're going to leave with a workbook with all of that strategy in it. You're going to get access to the live replays for 30 days. And most importantly, you get a 15-minute one-on-one session with me. 15 minutes with me. So after the live bootcamp, there's like 4 days left at the end of January. You're going to be able to pick your time slot and get on Zoom with me one-on-one to get a one-on-one coaching call, talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about in regards to your business, sales, and content. This live bootcamp is going to help you be able to go live all 2025 long. I teach strategies. I give you processes, meaning when you learn from me, I'm not teaching you just for you to go live in February. What I teach you is going to be a process that is going to be repeatable so that you can go live all 2025 long. My process that I teach you, you can repeat it over and over and over again and go live for the rest of the year and for the rest of your business. So if you're ready to show up confidently and make sales on live, go save your seat in the live bootcamp. You go to christhemaximizer.com/bootcamp. It is $149, but it's going to be the best $149 that you spend all year. The sessions are 2 hours long. They're from 7 to 9 p.m. on January 26th and 28th. I'm going to talk for half of the time. The other half of the time is going to be Q&A and implementation. So it's not just me talking at you and then you leave and do the work. It's a boot camp, meaning it's a workshop, meaning you're going to be writing in your workbook as I'm teaching. I'm going to teach you something. I'm going to tell you how to implement it. Then I'm going to give you 10 minutes to do the work. Then I'm going to say who needs help, who has questions. And then I'm going to teach you something. I'm going to show you how to implement it. Then I'm going to give you time to fill out your workbook. Because when you leave those 4 hours of coaching, you're going to have your lives ready. Your next 4 lives for the next 30 days are going to be prepared. Live bootcamp, christhemaximizer.com/bootcamp. That is how I can help you. Okay. Go save your seat. This will sell out. It will. It will. I'm not selling the replay. I'm only selling this in live form because it's so valuable in live form. So go save your seat. Okay. Let me get to y'all's comments. Mary says, where are you located? Do you help people find vendor locations in our state? Hey, Mary, I'm in Florida, and no, that is not my area of expertise. I do not help you find vendors. I can teach you how to find vendors, but I do not do that. So as a business coach, I meet you where you are and I can help you with almost anything in your business, but I won't be doing that work for you. I can teach you how to find it. I can tell you the ways that my ideal clients have done it before. I can show you how, but I won't do it for you. What other questions do we have? Do you have Afterpay as a payment option? Yes. If you go to my website, Afterpay, Klarna, it's up there. So if you go on the website and you click on it, I turned it on for all the things. So there is a way for you to break it up, the payments if you would like. So all you just have to do is go to the website, and it has, I'm pretty sure I did Klarna, Afterpay, and Affirm. I think all three are on there. So yes, they are there if you would like to grab it. Any other questions? You should be going live. Thank you, Melody. You should be going live and you want to save your seat. I want you all to save your seat and don't wait, because I do have a limited amount of spots. Because when I do boot camps, I make sure that I go to every single person that's on live. No one gets to hide because it's on Zoom and you paid your money, and I want to make sure that you get the results. You will get the results if you do the work. Now, if you show up and you stay quiet and you don't want to talk to me, you won't get the results. All I can do is show up and give you what you need. But it's going to be limited because I want to make sure that everyone gets the opportunity to ask me questions through each segment. So don't wait. Go save your seat, KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp. Okay. So that's how you create sales content. But the next thing that I want to share with you all is that you have to be consistent. If you decide to sell once or twice a month, you are not consistently going to make sales. I can tell you that right now. You cannot half-ass it in your business. You cannot halfway show up. Even if your business is a side hustle, you should be putting 7 to 10 hours a week into your business if you have a 9 to 5. Your business needs to be a priority to you and it needs to be important. So you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent with connecting with your audience, and you have to be consistent with selling to your audience. You can't expect to show up 1 or 2 times a month and get the results that you desire. It is not going to help. So make sure you are consistent with when you are showing up and when you are selling. Okay. So I would like to open the floor for questions. Do you have questions about creating sales content, about going live, or the live bootcamp? Please drop your questions in the chat. If you don't have any questions, can you let me know? Was this helpful to you? Yes or no? If you do not have any questions, just let me know. Was this helpful? Yes or no? Okay. Was this helpful? Yes or no? One question I get a lot is, what platform should I be creating content on? The answer to that question is, what platform is your ideal client on? And what platform do you want to be on? So whatever that intersection is, that is not TikTok, because we don't know what's about to happen. Whatever that intersection is, that is not TikTok, that's the platform that you should be creating content on. That's the platform that you should be consistent on. You do not have to post 3 to 5 times per day. You should be posting 3 to 5 times per week, except for YouTube long form, once a week, twice if you can. Okay. So the platform doesn't matter. Your consistency is what matters. You make the platform does not make you. You make the platform does not make you. You can be successful and grow your business on any platform. You just have to decide where you want to be and what your level of consistency is about. Okay. So that is a huge question I get when it comes to selling. Another thing I want to say is make it easy for your audience to buy from you. Have a link in your profile. Go to GoDaddy and buy your domain. One thing I wanted so fast when I started my business is I need a KristenMaximizer.com. I need one hub where people can go that is easy for them to find me to go and buy my services. You need to make it easy for people to buy from you. They shouldn't have to DM you. There should be an easy way for people to buy from you. You want to be able to have an easy link website that you can put in your videos, an easy thing that you can put in your captions for your call to action. Make it easy to buy. Yes, you don't necessarily need a website, but you need a place a landing page for people to see what you're selling and be able to pay you. That is not Cash App and Zelle. There's nothing wrong with those and Venmo, but you want to be able to take credit card payments. So you need to make sure that it's easy to buy from you and you have a landing page or a very basic website so that you can collect payment and your audience can buy from you. So offering and having the sale was half the battle. You need to make sure that it's easy for people to buy from you. Okay. So I think that's all of my tips and questions. Any other questions? So if you are watching on TikTok, I would love it if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Build a Business with Chris. Build a Business with KRYS, because we do not know what's about to happen to TikTok. And second, everyone should get on my email list. Okay. You can get on my email list at christhemaximizer.com. If you're on TikTok, you can fill out this form and you will get the link to directly go and subscribe to my YouTube channel and the link if you want to work with me. So, email list, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you do not miss when I go live again. I go live 4 times a week. With TikTok potentially going away, I'll do my very best to try to go live this weekend, definitely on Sunday. I am desperately going to miss TikTok live. TikTok is my favorite place to go live. YouTube is my main platform. YouTube is bae. YouTube is my love. But as far as live goes, TikTok's algorithm period is unmatched. But TikTok's live algorithm, I freaking love it. So TikTok is definitely my favorite place to go live. And I will miss it so much. I will miss it. So just make sure you're subscribed to Build a Business with Chris, so that you do not miss any of my lives. And when you're on my email list, I also send an email when I'm live as well, so you won't miss it, with the link directly to my YouTube channel. Okay. So I want to thank you all so much for joining. Like I said, I'll do my very best to be live this weekend, but it's side hustle weekend. I do my side hustle on the weekends. So I'm not sure how late I will be out, but I will do my very best to go live. If you have any questions after this about live boot camp, about content, about working with me, anything at all, you can slide in my DMs on Instagram at Chris the Maximizer, or send me an email on my website, christhemaximizer.com. Okay. So thank you all so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.